guys? It's One Take Tom. How have you been? Okay, I'll see if I can help that. Stop what you're doing. Eminem has released a new album. Let's jump straight in. Shut up, we're getting there.
With balls in his do-rag, he sags, fearing no man. He stands pen in his hand like Edward Scissorhands, who slices competition and just goes about his business. Anyone who knows about his shindig, shenanigans, and all his wacky antics in the papers. Shady's dangling, a baby tangled in a blanket, strangling him, hanging him over the railing by the ankles on some gangster shit. Child endangerment, dark brain arcane, but it Mark Twain in it. You aren't taming it, sharp pain in the heart, aiming a bar.
Jeez, calm it down. We're just starting, Shady. Come on, man, you know it. We're here. He's back. This is it. Come on, man. How are you not supposed to get so hype about this? I mean, he starts off kind of fast. He starts off a little bit like Rabbit Run, you know, when he's like, some days I just want to up and call it quick. Like very fast, but then he continues it going after that. The beat just keeps going and he keeps on going faster with the lyrics. Speeds it up a bit, doesn't stop. You know what Shady's breathing's like? Non-existent. And you know we get the classic Shady at the start. Hey, Shady, spit something for me. Okay, man, he's going back. He's literally going back to Shady roots here. So good, and again, you hear that sort of speed up and the slow down, the elongating of different vowel sounds in order to make different noises, different rhymings that he can potentially use. So we've got with balls in his do rag, he sags fearing no man. Da 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 do da ba 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 da boo ba. You see fast in some bits, slower in some bits, but then he manages to rhyme it all anyway. Of course. I want to hear that again though, man. He starts, he has a few bars, and then he keeps on going with it. He really turns it up a little gear.
With balls in his do-rag, he sags, fearing no man. He stands pen in his hand like Edward Scissorhands, who slices competition and just goes about his business. Anyone who knows about his shindig, shenanigans, and all his wacky antics in the papers. Shady's dangling, a baby tangled in a blanket, strangling him, hanging him over the railing by the ankles on some gangster shit. Child endangerment, dark brain arcane, but it Mark Twain in it. You aren't taming it, sharp pain in the heart, aiming a bar chamber that carved names in it. Start spraying it, start raving, I'm beef, start craving it. You're at arm's length, different harm's way of it.
Come on. How many times did he rhyme that same sound, that even it, David it, Damon, and Mark Twain in it? You know, with the Mark Twain humour and satire, the way he uses humour in his literature in order to get his points across. Or maybe he has some political points he wants to get across. You know, Mark Twain was always good at using humour and satire in his writing, in his art, in order to do that. It's kind of very similar to what Shady does, isn't it? But that switch up there was naughty. Man, I can't even keep up with the flow. This is so good. Shady's dangling, a baby tangled in a blanket, strangling, hanging him over the railing by the ankles on some gangster shit. Child endangerment, dark brain arcane with it. Mark Twain in it. Jeez. Bob baited it. Bob baited it. You know, he starts with another type of flow and then he comes in with a completely different flow, switches it up, continues it on. You can hear the way he changes the flow, the way he bends that word and bends the flow just as he's about to switch it up. It's filthy. Let's hear that again, man. Honestly. So good with those rhymes.
Wacky antics in the papers. Shady's dangling, a baby tangled in a blanket, strangling him, hanging him over the railing by the ankles on some gangster shit. Child endangerment, dark brain arcane, but it Mark Twain in it. You aren't taming it, sharp pain in the heart, aiming a bar chamber that carved names in it. Start spraying it, start raving, I'm beef, start craving it. You're at arm's length, different harm's way of it. About to show your ass why I'm still a pain in it. You wanna know how I do it? I can't explain the shit. Mechanics brain with a pinch of Big Daddy Kane in it. But I can show you the ropes till you get the hang of it. Elephantitis to the nuts element of intelligent hoodlum, arrested development. Cellar dwellers and wise intelligence. Element to read through hell I went. Accelerant from lack of melanin. Failing in school, smart eloquent. Help me to rebel it.
I mean, you hear that, right? Just the different complex words he uses. So good. I love the way he uses all these different words. Eloquent, nice words, nice sounding words that he uses to rhyme. He fits it in there so effortlessly. So many complex different words, 3-4 syllable words, and he rhymes it, then he brings it back. Rhymes it at the start of the sentence, brings it back to the end. And the combination of words that he's putting together next to each other, they're so sophisticated, so intelligent sounding. It's really nice. Intelligent hoodlum, arrested development, cellar dwellers and wise intelligent, since elementary through hello went. Hello went. Intelligent. Elephant. Accelerant. From lack of melanin. Jeez, man, hard. He always said he was one of the only white guys in his school, so he got picked on a lot, right? Lack of melanin. What a great way of saying it. Through heroin, accelerant from lack of melanin. Jeez, come on. Just that line alone, just that bar alone shows you exactly what kind of wordplay and lyricism Shady is like. Madness. Got to listen out for it or you'll miss it. The problem with new Shady songs is you got to listen to it at least 9-10 times in order to listen to all the bars and all the bit. I'm going to miss these bars. This is only a minute and a half song. I'm going to miss some of these bars. Thank you for easing us into it, Shady. I appreciate it. Like I said, this sounds a bit like Rabbit Run, the way he comes in fast, and then he keeps on going, then he goes faster with it, and then, like he said, he just doesn't breathe. And he says so many things in such a short space of time. You really got to listen. Not just that, but he rhymes it so well. All the different words he uses, different syllables, the different sounds, the assonance, the construction. It's so good. Let's just hear all that bit again, man. It's so good. I love that.
You get the hang of it. Elephantitis to the nuts element of intelligent hoodlum arrested development. Cellar dwellers and wise intelligence. It's elementary through hell I went. Accelerant from lack of melanin. Failing in school, smart eloquent. Help me to rebel against shit so well invent. So eloquently, yeah, I was irrelevant. Soon as I quit giving the fuck, I started a celibate. Now there's travel inside the mind of a
Come on. You heard it. You heard it. As soon as I quit giving a fuck, I started to celibate. Giving a fuck. Celibate. I mean, come on. I don't have to explain it. You hear it. The double entendre. For goodness sake, Shady. But thank you. We love these. I love these. It's my favourite type of humour. Puns. Where you put nice, clever play on words into each other. As soon as I quit giving a fuck, I started to celibate. I mean, come on. That's so good. I just love the way his mind works. I love it. And again, he's explaining here his roots. He's explaining all the way back to the beginning. Old Shady, you know, this is how it was growing up. He was hated, it was difficult, this is why he struggled a lot, this is why he was getting bullied. But as soon as he stopped caring, he started doing better. I mean, I know it's covered around all these clever wordplay and rhymes, but you've got to listen to his story as well. He's always such a good storyteller. I mean, this is only a minute and a half song, but it's so good. Thank you for easing me in, Shady. Please, I need a full song of this. I need a whole thing. Man, I just love his lyricism, it's so good. Let's keep going.
Failing in school, smart eloquent. Help me to rebel against shit so well invent. So eloquently, yeah, I was irrelevant. Soon as I quit giving the fuck, I started a celibate. Now there's travel inside the mind of a hater. Cause I don't see no fans, all I see is a bunch of complainers. Kendrick's album was cool, but it didn't have any bangers. Wayne's album of Ye's couldn't tell you which one was lamer. Joyner's album was corny. Shady's new shit is way worse. Everything is either too tame, it is too much anger. I didn't like the beat, so I hated, might delete later. You nerdy pricks would find something wrong with 36 chambers. It's what they do.
I mean, is he wrong though? Is he wrong? No, he's spitting straight facts. Especially these days, everyone's such a hater. Everyone's so quick to judge. Everyone's so critical. If it's not ticking every single box along the way, if it's not 99.9 out of 100, it's got to be 100. Otherwise, there's something wrong. Cancel him. That's it. No, not good enough. And he's mentioned this so many times before, you know, the longevity. Instead of being credited for longevity, people are having a go at whether they're still relevant or, alright, the new stuff he's got to say. Even when he put out Revival, you know, that was him wanting to say a few things. People were kicking off about that. Like you said before, you want me to say stuff, then you don't want me to say stuff. You want me to be angry, but then I'm too angry. You want me to be slim, but then not too much slim. Like, you can't win. I couldn't imagine what it's like being that famous, having to please the fans, the haters, trying to decide what to do because of the haters, what to do because of the fans. Are you losing the fans because you're not doing your old stuff anymore? Are you trying to please the haters so you have less? Like, I think it's never ending. I actually think it's a never ending battle. I don't think there's a win. I think you've just got to just switch off and do what you know you can do. Your talent, your craft, experiment. He's experimented, he's explored. But there is no doubt how talented he is. And this beat is naughty. I just love it. It's just hard. It's just grit. He goes straight in. Fuck that. Just lyricism. Boom, boom, boom. Rattles them out. Tells us a little bit about this. Spits some straight facts here. Facts about school. Facts about people these days. You can tell just from this intro song, half a track, whatever you want to call it. You can tell he's going to be saying some shit. He's opening up for this one. So strap in. And he's not wrong. You nerdy pricks. Great. Prick, great English word. Nerdy, fair enough, fine. You nerdy pricks would find something wrong with 36 chambers. I mean, that's very true. If they released all that stuff now, if they heard Wu-Tang Clan now, you can forget about that. Cancelled straight away. This is why I hope when his album comes, it's just a refreshing take of he's back to his bullying, he's back to his name dropping, he's calling people out, he's slagging people off. That's what we want. We miss all that. Everyone's got to tiptoe around what to say these days. No one actually says how they feel. So Shady's the only savior there. Shady's the only one who's always pretty much said how it is. So let's hope he continues with this. And that's great. Again, I love how he supports his other artists, his other rappers. You know, he's got their back. He's like, oh, you're always slagging them off, or yeah, he's not good enough, or this is going on, or this, you know. He understands. They understand. They all go through it. So it must be really hard, especially if you're in the game for a long time, man. It's a lot of time for people to switch up their mind and hate on you. It's not good. I think if you're a fan, you're a fan, man. Stay with him. What's that song you released? Believe. Do you still believe? You should. Don't doubt the boy. Because he's released time and time, and he's delivered time and time and time again. Don't doubt the boy. Let's keep going. I want to hit that bit again. So good. So good.
Soon as I quit giving a fuck, I started a celibate. Now there's travel inside the mind of a hater. Cause I don't see no fans, all I see is a bunch of complainers. Kendrick's album was cool, but it didn't have any bangers. Wayne's album of Ye's couldn't tell you which one was lamer. Joyner's album was corny, Shady's new shit is way worse. Everything is either too tame, it is too much anger. I didn't like the beat, so I hated, might delete later. You nerdy freaks would find something wrong with 36 chambers. It's what they do to the greats. Pick apart a Picasso and make excuses to hate. So you can wait for your flowers until you're blue in the face. Stupid, you ain't gonna get them until your funeral wake.
Jesus. Jesus. I mean, what can you say? Strap in, right? This is the first half track. This is the intro. Buckle up. Woo! This is exciting stuff, especially as an Eminem fan, man. I mean, I love all of his stuff. I love his album. You can hear the journeys. I love Revival. There's so many tracks on Revival are absolute bangers. So I'll fight you on that one. But every album he's released, Kamikaze, even Music to Be Murdered By, all those ones have come out, and you're thinking, this guy just keeps going. Yeah, obviously his sound may have changed a little bit, but that would naturally happen in 20 years' time. As you mature, as your views change, as you decide what's more important to talk about and what's not. But, man, he's still in there. Shady's still in there, so this is great. And I know I miss a lot of lyrics, right? We're gonna try our best here. We're gonna miss a lot more. Right, we're only just figuring out some of the other bars from his other songs that we finally learnt the words to. So give us some time for this album, alright, please. And we know how clever Shady is already with his wordplay, with his hidden messages. Right, the album's called Coup De Grâce, the cut of grace, the blow of grace, that final kill, that merciless kill. But then this track, the first track, Renaissance, which is what? The rebirth, the revival of art, literature, the Renaissance period, right? The revival of art, literature, all of that. So maybe this is him reviving old Shady, reviving the classics. You know, forget about all the crap rap at the moment, all the weird clap chase and forced agendas, all of this nonsense. Maybe this is him saying, right, we're bringing it back. All right, I'm giving the final blow, the mercy blow for all of that. Get rid of it, kill it. And we're getting the Renaissance, the revival, the rebirth of all the art, all the classicals. Man, I hope so. I hope so. C'est possible, mais je ne sais pas. We will see. But you know what he's like with his all clever little wordplays, namings of songs, kill shot, all of this. So don't be surprised. There's some more hidden meanings in there. And you know we're loving it, man. It's so good. I can't wait to hear what he has to say about all these other people. I can't wait. We're going to hear a bit of Shady. You know we're going to hear a bit of Shady. I've seen some videos out there of him back and forth with Shady, or old Shady, new Shady. What would old Shady think of this now? Man, I love that. He's so good at storytelling. He's so good at hiding real messages in humour in his lyrics. So listen out for it. We definitely approve, and I can't wait to see how many people backlash on this one. How many angry faces we got. What we got? What we got? That's what they're going to be. I knew that. Spit Shine. Space Jam. Go check it out. But let's not sleep on Shady here, alright? It's only a minute and a half track. I wish we had the whole thing. That was so good. Great beat. Great lyrics. Just gets in there fast. No messing about. Speeds it up even more. Switches it up. Even the switch up was great. The bending of the words in order to then change the flow and continue. Man, I loved it. I can't wait to keep going down the album and see what this is like. We're going to cut the crap. We're going to get straight into it. We're not going to mess about. We're just going to listen. We're going to analyze. We're going to miss a lot, but we'll listen back to it, man. I can't wait to listen to this album on repeat. And once again, no publicity. He's just come straight out with the album. Of course he does. Doesn't need it, does he? Straight in. Let's go, man. Tell me what you guys thought. Tell me if you liked it. Tell me what you thought. No spoilers for the rest of them. I'm going to hear them. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. Let me know what else you want me to react to. Let me know your reaction. And we'll work our way through this together. So let's do it. This has been One Take Productions. I'm One Take Tom. I'll see you on the next one.